right, what's up, my Tascam 2488 Neo hippies? They done messed up and let your man in here 2 days. 2 days in a row. I got sound. If you're out there, let me know if I got sound. And if you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat box so that I'll know that you hear me. But yesterday I forgot to add one last thing that works for me in the update, and that is the MIDI sync. Let me get over here to my trusty Verrselab MV1 and hold on 1 second here. Click that off. Get over here to the task, to the Verrselab, and show you guys what I'm talking about here. Now, I use the Tascam a lot, so I end up wanting to sync the Verrselab up to the Tascam. So, what Roland has done in this update, as much as I would have liked them to do a whole lot more, they did this, and this is another reason why I'm loving using the Tascam now. I can sync my MV1 to the Tascam seamlessly. All you have to do is click System, right? In my case, I'm already there. I'm just going to go all the way back, right? And you go ahead from System. Well, let's stop. Let's go ahead. Let's act like we're not even caring about anything, right? Okay, so you're gonna click System, pow. Then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're at MIDI. Already you're at internal. You could go to auto, but I don't ever trust that stuff. So what I do is go from internal to MIDI. You can do USB. It works seamlessly with your DAW. Also, I've tried them both. And you go to MIDI. Bam! Once you click the MIDI, you will not be able to turn on. You will not be able to make the Verrselab play on its own. It's going to be waiting for a signal from your Tascam or whatever unit you're using to master the MIDI situation. So this works seamlessly. Before, I would just go ahead and do some sync counts in the beginning of a song, 2 bars of it, and then press play and link it up with like the Zoom or my Tascam using the metronome there. But now I don't have to do that. All I have to do is hook up MIDI and it's ready to go. The Kai MPC keys can run it. The MPC Live that I have can run it. And of course my Tascam can run it. And I do have an Elisa's MMT8, and I have tried it, and that can run it also. So the good thing here is we have the MIDI sync that's tight. At least that's tight for me. It's working. We have pitch bending that is fabulous on here now. It can be recorded from an outside source. The Verrselab will receive control changes from an outside source now and record them. We have undo, redo, and we also have the panning in the vocal track, which allows you to make the vocal track function like a 16-track recorder. So this has been a pretty good update, but we need one more with some more things. I will maybe do a video on some suggestions, and hopefully they'll hear those suggestions and kind of give them to us. But right now, this is probably one of the best things they could have done to this unit, and I'm happy and proud to have this one. Now, of course, yesterday I was on here, and I think Shades was in here. He gave me some chords. This is the second time Shades has done that, and let me tell you something. Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, thank you. And how you doing? So I've been up in this piece 2 days in a row. I realized yesterday I went about 2 hours. Excuse me. And I realized only 11 minutes of it was watched. So today we'll just kind of do about 30 minutes. Hopefully some people come in. I'm going to be in here every time I can because I've been wanting to do this so long that I'm just happy to be up here. We can talk about anything. It don't even have to be music. We can talk about anything, because your man being a songwriter, I am here for any conversation that you have because the more information I'm getting from outside sources, the greater my songs can be. So, but I'll give you a little bit of a listen to what I was doing with the song that I was messing with on yesterday from the chords that Shades gave me. Hold on, let's see what we got here. Let me take this out of MIDI sync too because I don't need that. Let me go to internal because I trust internal more than I trust anything else. I did try to do the sound packs, and I realized that there's an issue, but I didn't have a whole lot of time to work with it. So that video will probably be up on maybe Saturday once I figure out. And I'll tell you this off top. Your man don't like to figure out nothing. I like things to just work, and when I have to figure, it just wears me out. But here we are. I'm happy to be up here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm happy to be up here. I'm gonna let you listen to a little bit of what I was doing with the progression that I had got from Shades. And so ultimately, I'm gonna put some guitar in there. I'm gonna put a real bass guitar in there also, because I like the slide features on the real bass. I can play around with a real bass a little bit better than just playing on the keys. Give me 1 second, y'all, so I can see if anybody's talking to me. Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me take that down. Let's see something here. It's like with beta testing. It's like with beta testing in this bad boy. How's that? Can you hear me over the music? Is that better? Check, 1, 2. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Mic check, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Check, 1, 2. Yeah, these first few, we're gonna just be beta testing, making sure that we can get it down. So I got a few tracks. I've been working on. Thought I'd probably get up here and just start working, but maybe we'll go through a little bit of the update. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again. Let me see something here. Manny, put a 1 in if you can hear me, babe. All right. I wonder what's happening here with my peeps. All right, so today I'm gonna go over a few of the updates again, and check 1 2 2 2 2. Am I okay, Manny? All right. So going over the updates again, I'm just hook up a new project. Okay. My wife had me out messing with some bushes and some plants. Let me tell you something. Your man has a problem with bushes and plants. A little bit allergic to those things. And here, I'm just gonna go ahead and put like any old kind of sound here, so we can go with that one. Okay, so if you set up your recording, let's make it 64. And let's say you were trying to do a pitch bend. In the old days, we couldn't do pitch bends and have them record from an outside source. So you couldn't use a controller keyboard to do a modulation or a pitch bend. But now, the update has allowed us to be able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and show you the pitch bend once again. And a modulation. All right, and now you can go ahead and press play, and you hear that pitch bend modulation being recorded perfectly. Now, if you didn't like what you did, you can now undo it by clicking the exit button and the measure back. Let's see. And it is undone. Then, if you want to redo it, you can click the exit button and the measure up. And there you go. There you go. It's back. All right, and if I hit the exit and measure back button, pow, it's gone. Nothing. Okay. Now, the other one was on the vocal track. Let's go to song. Let's go to vocal. And I should have recorded something, but I'll just do it this way today. Again. Yeah, do I really want to do that too? Oh yeah, I have to hook up a mic. Give me 1 second here. All right, y'all, I'm back. And let me turn off this reverb here. Or maybe that's just how it's going to have to go for a second. All right, so I'm back. I keep on seeing something come up, but I can't tell. Give me 1 second. I wonder if somebody's trying to talk to me. I can't tell. All right, so one of the greater things that they've done is allowed us to have a little panning in the vocal track. So you can literally get in here and make these 16 tracks function sort of like a track recorder, where you can lay out guitar parts and you can lay out different vocal parts and everything and edit them into the song where you want them. You can also edit them a little bit, and you can pan them and give the volume, give it more volume, less volume. You can pan them left and right. I would like a couple more things to be done, but hey, you know, I'll do a video on that. But the biggest thing for me right now is the panning. So I'm just gonna talk a little bit here, and I'll show those who are watching today and or will check this out probably tomorrow or some other day. But here we go. So I'm recording something on the Verrselab, blah, blah, blah. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we are in. And ultimately, what's going to happen here is the more I can get up here and the more this is working for me, I'm going to start actually working on this unit and showing you how I work with it. But in this case today, if you hit edit and the track that you just recorded on, and you see there, sample, take edit, click your value knob, and you have the ability to set the start point like a sample and the end point like a sample. You also have the ability to check the level, make it up or down, judging on how you're feeling about that. And of course, you can pan or right and left. All right. So in this case, let me just drop a few of these tracks down. I'll let the drums roll. The drums and the. So I'm recording something on the Verrselab. Blah blah blah. Check check check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check check 1 2 1 2. And we are in. And you notice that's a clean take. Of course, I have a pretty good mic here, but that's a really clean recording of my voice just talking over that piece. So I'm recording something on the Verrselab, blah, blah, blah. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check, check. 1 2 1 2. And we are in. So, like I've always known about this unit, that this unit is a real strong contender to be your only thing, because you have all of the rolling sounds in here. You have functionality that should have been here the first day, but hey, it is what it is. But you can use this unit much more. You can make this a bigger situation than it really is. You can make it a bigger situation than it looks like. The idea of the storage and how to get things in and out of here, that needs to be updated, because I really would like for myself and probably other people to be able to put those samples in, name them, and shuffle them out of the unit and have those names and all of that be a part of a folder, as opposed to the way it is now. But that's probably an update that may be coming. Hopefully it's coming. Hopefully we get more updates with this unit, because once again, this is fabulous. I've been doing a lot of 90s R&B type stuff with it. Let me just clear that. I've been doing a lot of 90s R&B type stuff with it, but you can do anything with this. Especially, oh yeah, and there are those vocal effects that they added here too, where you can, I should hook up the Tascam. Maybe tomorrow I'll go ahead and hook up the Tascam, and that way you'll hear what those effects sound like when you're mixing something down and you're trying to give some things some color and some character, because there are those 3 extra effects in there that they gave us that are amazing. I've tried them out. You can do like wow and flutter on the one that is like a phonograph. This thing is amazing. It's right in league with the MPC thing. It's just it looks like this. That's the only thing. You got that small little window to work with, and the sequencer isn't all the way great, but if you learn how to use this thing, if you become one with it, I'm kind of becoming one with it, you'll be able to get a whole lot done. I like this unit. I would like to see this unit updated again so that we can do some more things with it, especially in the storage area, and getting things in and out of here. Getting things in is easier than getting things out, because I would like to be able to take my samples out of here and have them named and in a folder so that I can use them other places, or create a sample pack or something like that. But outside of that, this unit is the bomb. This unit was the bomb when it was created, and it will be, with every update, it will be better and better. I gotta say that. Unless they do something crazy with the update and take some things back, then, it won't be. But anyway, here's a track that I was working with on this unit. I'll just let that play. And I'll put myself in the background here. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. That's one of the tracks that I had been working on with this unit. I'm gonna finish it up Saturday. I'll have a live around 8 o'clock Saturday night, and we'll go ahead and work on that. You guys can see me sing a little bit on here. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it down and master it, and then fly everything back in it and try to play with some of those effects so that you can see how those sound when you try to bake them onto something. I'm just happy to be able to be up here. I don't want to take too much of your time. I noticed that not too many people watch the whole thing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and step back. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.